All right, guys, this is question 31 from the June 2025 Algebra 1 Regents exam. Basically, they give us two functions. One's linear, one's quadratic, and they want us to graph both functions, and they want us to find where those two functions are equal to each other. So all we're going to do is graph them, and we're going to find the intersections. We're going to label the intersections. The x coordinates are what they want. This is a 4-point question, and I'm hoping that 90% of my kids got this one because that's all we're doing. Now remember, for linear functions, we need 2 points. For quadratics, we need about 5 points. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and graph these first, and then I'm going to find the intersection because once I get those 2 points, I know where my line is, and then I can go ahead and finish with the quadratic. So let me go grab a calculator and enter both of these functions. Probably should have already had it done. So here we go. So I'm putting in a negative 3x. It's a linear function. Oops, delete that linear function. Yep, going through the origin, and then I'm going to do tab, and then I'm going to enter the quadratic. It's going to be a smile. Looks like it's going to be moved up 2 spaces. All right, there we go. Now, I'm going to bring this down a little bit because here are the intersections over here. So I'm going to do menu 64, and then I'm going to do menu 64. This time I'm going to come from the right. All right, so there are my two intersections. A negative 1, 3, a negative 2, 6. So I'm going to plot those. So I'm going to make the first one. So I'm going to go over 1 to the left, up 3. And then I'm going to go over 2 and up 6. So going to be up here. All right. So um, basically, this is what I'm entering. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to find the axis of symmetry because once I know the axis of symmetry, I'm done. Menu 6, 8, 4. It tells me that the axis of symmetry is 0. Actually, all I need is menu 62, which is the minimum for this graph. So it says 0, 2. So I'm going to put a point at 0, 2 right here. Now, let me go back to the graph. So here's the axis of symmetry. It is going down. Oops, that's off a little bit. So it's going down through here, right? That's the axis of symmetry. So that means my other points are going to be here and here. We got one here too, right? Because that's the intersection. Now I'm going to draw, let's use a different color. Let's use, actually it should be blue because oh, come on. All right, let me try a ruler. Where's my ruler? Um, yeah, so let me try ruler because this is a little sloppy. So I'm going to come here. There we go. That's better. All right, so now I've got that and put some arrows on these. And then I'm going to try to draw the best line that I can or best curve that I can coming through here like this. Put some arrows on this. This is g of x. All right, so there we go. And then I'm going to label these points. So this was, let's go here. This was a negative 1, 3, and this was a negative 2, 6. So to finish this off, we would say x equals a negative 2 and x equals a negative 1. Those are our two answers. That's all we needed to do. This would be plus 2, this would be plus 2, and we're good. We're good. That's it. Gonna stop, post.